Namaste to all in this first International Yoga Day, and I wish everybody can achieve Samadhi or enlightenment in this lifetime. And it is only possible if you are able to, if you're fortunate enough to meet a living master like Master Sunita Bapuji, which I have been very fortunate to meet. And for me, yoga itself, rather than physical exercise, it became more of a mental discipline. That yoga, the physical exercise could be 99%, maybe mental exercise could be 1%. But for me, it's 99% mental exercise and maybe 1% physical exercise. So that has completely reversed, being with Master Sunita Bapuji. And Sookshma itself has transformed my life. I was not able to conceive, to have a baby for 3 years, but being with Sunita ji for just 3 months, a miracle has happened, and now we have a baby girl. It was incredible, and I'm back working with her and going for the ultimate goal, which is enlightenment in this lifetime. I'm not sure if I'm able to achieve that goal, but at least I'm on the path, and I'll do my best to propagate this to the rest of humanity for the rest of my life. So I wish you all Samadhi in this lifetime. Thank you. Namaste. Peace and blessings. Namaste.
Namaste everyone. Wish you all a very, very happy International Yoga Day, the first International Yoga Day. It's amazing to see the entire world or the universe celebrating the Yoga Day. In today's reflections, we will touch upon the essence of yoga. So we all know, in fact the whole world today knows, yoga as postures, asanas, and to some as dhyana, meditation. But yoga is more than that. It is not just asanas or postures for physical fitness and dhyana, meditation for mind. So to understand the essence of yoga, we need to go back to ancient times when sage Patanjali actually wrote a book called Yoga Sutras. In fact, that is not the oldest recording of yoga. Oldest recording of yoga is thousands of years old. But what Patanjali has done, sage Patanjali has done, is he has taken all that material and simplified it into a form that is easily practicable for day-to-day life for modern human beings. And within that treatise, there are 8 steps he defines to achieve yoga. So now let's try to understand what is yoga according to Patanjali. In his opening statement, he says, Yoga, Chitta, Vritti, Nirodha. This is the Sanskrit statement, and we'll translate that to English. Yoga, Chitta is lake of mind. Vritti is the vibrations in that mind. Nirodha means completely nullifying them, stopping them. So yoga is stopping the fluctuations in the lake of mind. That is yoga. So now we also know that yoga means union, which is very popular. If you ask anyone what is yoga, they'll say union. We need to understand what is the union between. And if you in fact look into Yoga, Chitta, Vritti, Nirodha, it says it's about stopping the fluctuations of the mind. Why do we need to stop the fluctuations of the mind? To realize who we are, we need to tame the mind and stop those fluctuations. And when we stop those fluctuations of the mind, our pure real self blossoms. We start to experience the pure real self. And once we experience the pure real self, that starts to unite with the cosmic self, which is the pure universal consciousness. So when individual consciousness unites with the pure divine universal consciousness, that is true yoga. And all these 8 steps, yamas, niyamas, asana, pranayama, all dharana, dhyana, samadhi, all these steps finally lead to samadhi. Samadhi is a state where mind is in complete stillness. And in that stillness we realize our pure real self and then connect that self to the highest self. And that union is yoga. And I am very, very fortunate to have been training under a pure ancient divine master Sunita Bapuji for the past 8 years. Before 8 years I did not know anything about yoga except the spelling of yoga. But in the past 8 years I am blessed, I am grateful that I have found such a pure master. And the beauty is, if we now look at all these 8 steps, which starts with yamas, the principles that you need to follow at a social level, at a personal level, discipline, all these, truthfulness, celibacy, there are tons of it which I don't want to go. If you need to know more about these 8 principles of yoga, Master Sunita has done a wonderful interview in a program called Aradhana, long time back, and it is on our YouTube channel of Peace Tree. Please do watch, there are 2 episodes. It's a beautiful talk, very simple and easy to understand by anyone. But now let's come back to reflect on what is different in Sookshma Yoga of Sunita Bapuji. Sookshma means subtle. It is the microcosm that is present in me, you and everyone. So what Master Sunita is doing is, she is giving access or getting us in touch with that microcosm which is our pure consciousness or the pure self. And she is connecting that pure self which is already there to the highest divine universal consciousness. And this she is doing bypassing all these first 7 steps. She is taking us straight to samadhi. When you meditate, when you do those little kriyas and simple exercises, subtle exercises that can be done by any age group, and then meditate in her presence, where she is not even present in that room where we are meditating, but in her vicinity, she is taking us straight to the samadhi state, bypassing all these 7 states. What a miraculous experience this is. In this samadhi state, you are able to experience the pure bliss. That is why everyone who comes to master is able to completely nullify that vibrations in the mind and be in that pure bliss. That is samadhi. And now once you experience that, the other 7 becomes very easy actually. Then we see, like I myself, if you look at my life, all these yamas, niyamas started. I stopped eating meat. I used to eat meat in the past. And it's not by force. I just let go. They just went away. All my vices started to disappear. People who come with all kinds of addictions or problems, they just disappear. Because you are experiencing the highest of the highest, which is samadhi. That is experiencing the pure self. And then the union happens between your Atma, which is your pure self, and the Paramatma, which is the cosmic self. And in that union, it becomes very easy to practice the other 7 yamas, niyamas, asanas. Master also teaches asanas. She is an absolutely phenomenal yogi when it comes to asanas. But I have done only few asanas. Even to do that in the presence of Master is not that easy. That energy, the vibrations. So she taught me simplified form of this whole Yoga Sutras and made it easy for modern hectic lifestyle to understand, assimilate and practice and experience the true essence of yoga, which is union, which is possible only with the purification of mind. And automatically the body starts getting into control. People come here with so many issues. Sunita, my body, I am not able to reduce my weight. Oh my God, I am not able to stop this cravings. All these are vices for which yamas and niyamas were actually designed. But here what is happening is reverse engineering. You start from the top, samadhi, and then you go back to, oh, all this is easy now. You don't even have to put any effort. It just happens naturally and instantly. And that is possible only and only with rare ancient masters who breathe in purity and breathe out divinity. I am blessed to be under her divine guidance, and I hope to continue this journey of yoga rest of my life. under her pure divine guidance. Thank you very much for taking time to tune into these reflections. Namaste and happy first International Day of Yoga. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May the whole universe be in pure divine bliss.